Hello, it's Ahmad Iqbal. Let's get started. Today's topic is to how to apply for the MEXT scholarship under university recommended and embassy recommended channel. So, regarding this MEXT scholarship, it's a Japanese government scholarship which is offered by Ministry of Sports and Culture of Japan to international students who gonna uh, pursue their bachelor's, master's, PhD, and integrated program in which you can save your 1 to 1.5 years to get into the MS plus PhD as an integrated program. But also you can also apply for only the research work if you do not want to get into any full-time degree, full-time master's program or master's program, PhD or part-time PhD. uh, you can contact your advisor. If he had a project, you can just apply as a researcher, and you will go research and come back. There is no full, degree program regarding this. You will get your research work only. So Max will fund you regarding all these channels. So there are main two types of Max scholarship. One is Max University recommended, and another is Max Embassy recommended. So there are other two more channels which are especially for teachers who are currently working as an instructor in any institution, but they that GI that scholarship is known as JIPS, maxed JIPS, but also it is restricted towards instructor with 2 years of experience. So we will start from the university recommended maxed. I will try to make clear as much thing as I can. And if there is still confusion, you can let me know in any comment section or something else. Because my email and my WhatsApp is also given in the video. Then in the start, when you will get the notification that the specifically uh, regarding the max scholarship is now on for the specific university, because the date of the max scholarship for a specific university is very from university to university as per their admission online portal dates. So you have to contact to the advisor to get the consent, or we also say that you have to email the professor, or you can call the professor at their official laboratory phone number to your relevant advisor to whom you are going to do your research. You can send an email. That's the more professional way. Your almost your 95% chance to get the max is dependent on the max uh, uh, professor consent, professor's acceptance. If he accepts you, university automatically give you the admission, and you will get be uh, selected as a max scholar. So to email a professor, I have a format. You can use it as per given. I will not object on it. You can copy it, but please mold it as per your requirement and your degree and background. You can write professor's name, their credentials, or your area of interest, and the scholarship which you are going to apply, or specifically which scholarship you are focusing. Either it's a MEXT university recommended or MEXT embassy recommended, because all of the professors are well aware the both of these two channels. So regarding this email, you can use a common or general general format of this email. Just change their name of the professor, the field of interest, and the name of the scholarship. And you can also copy my this email. I will not have any objection on it. And lastly, you have to attach your CV, and with a good academic CV with all your co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, academics, background, experience, thesis, projects, journals, everything you have to add in it. to make it more and more professional. And at the last, you can also send me your CV for a review. I'll be happy to have a review on your CV. So you can pause this video and you can copy this text, but mold it as per your requirement. You can use this subject as the subject of your email, and uh, uh, then, yeah, after the email, if the professor has a position for you in his lab, he will yani contact to you uh, the regarding the psyche of Japanese professor. Almost you may say a rough figure of almost 80 to 90% professors will demand you the research proposal. So you have to be prepare a good research proposal. Even research proposal is a most demanded for PhD students because they have some research knowledge in their masters. But in Japan specifically, research proposal is very important for even you are a master student or applying for a master student. So you have to be good in your CV, in your research proposal, and sometimes they even don't recommend a research proposal. They just get to you with the interview and ask directly what's your yani area of interest and what you're gonna do here, at which area you are going to research with me. So you have to be prepared about your specific area and domain. Secondly, the key characteristic of contacting the professor is the research theme. You have to be well aware of your own research. For this, if you do not know what is this research, how may I know yani, what to research with him in my future? So I will recommend you to open the university website from Google. Top universities of Japan. When you type in this Google, all of the universities will appear on the Google search. And with any university, you can open your department, then go to the list of the professor. Then you will get the three major things that you need for the email: his name, his email ID, which you are going to post it, and thirdly, it's their domain. So we may open the Tokyo Tech. It's one of the most famous university, Tokyo Tech. So to find the professor and to email them, there are yani not a single format of all the academic institutions website. So you will get to know by hit and trial yani where to find the professor. But the general flow is same. There is always be a education section or a academic section or research section or or a link which will be known as people. Let me open another one. Tokyo the Tokyo University. I'll open this website and I will let figure out like there is a portion of research and academics. You have to go to your department first. It is just like the you are physically visiting a university, then you are finding your department, and then further you are going to find your relevant advisor. So when you open a website. Now in academics, now you are trying to find your department in the graduate school or graduate colleges or departments A to Z, or colleges or departments. Something related to your department or education will be in the headlines of the university website. Here we can see there are the separate colleges websites you are seeing. Now randomly we can see the Graduate School of Engineering. In Graduate School of Engineering, the further departments which are underlying in the context of engineering school are civil, mechanical, urban, precision, all of them. So let me open the mechanical one. So this either the university website will lead you to departmental website just like this. If I click on this departmental link, it will open the departmental link. Here you will find the list of faculty or directory or academic advisors or academic supervisors. Here you can see faculty list. It does relate to the people It are also there will be a link known as only PEOP or people, yani who are the guys who are inside the department. Either they are academic or cleric or yani sportings, researcher or lab attendants. So everyone is in the people section. So again for the email, what do you think? What do you know? One thing I need is his name. Okay, I got his name. Secondly, on which topic he is currently researching. So, on which topic his research areas are axiomatic design, creative design. These are his relevant criteria. If you are interested in him, you may open his further details, and then you will get his all of his research areas on which he is working, and also his uh, yani, lab link separately, yani you are going step by step up to him. Further, if the website, if you are visiting the Chinese website, Japanese website, South Korean, North Korean website, if the website does look like in another language, you can use this extension, the Google Translator. There is option of translate this page. If you do not find the separate link to translate the page, you will get this very cute link. So now what is the group, the sorry, the research about the research of this laboratory. So they are working on this theme about research, sorry, this is the research section. So you still the other language, you can click on the link, or you can even click on the language separately, and you will get to know what are the key areas he is working on. And lastly, what do you need? The email of the professor. So there will be two things: either you have the email of the professor in the member list, or other thing, they will also give you the some link on which you on which you can follow and yani apply on their research lab. So there is a email given here. You have to copy it and paste it in the email address. So yani now you are emailed him and get his consent. Now what's the next step? Just let me see the, oh, okay, recording is on. Okay, then if he is okay, if he said even okay, not even give you the professional or official letter of consent, you don't need that. If he said just like okay, I'm going to supervise you, you can even use the screenshot of that email as a consent letter. So you are done with these two parts. So now it's apply on university's portal. You have to apply on the university portal, just like you are going to apply for admission on the university website. Will be a section of admission section, maybe academics, something why Tokyo research, why about something will be yani, related to admission. Now the section of perspectives, you are going to apply for the graduates. Now there is full information is here. Graduate school of admission. You will follow all the link down, and you will find all the relevant admissions information here. Secondly, uh, as we are going to apply for the MEXT, so the MEXT scholarship link is already included in their application form. By reading all this stuff, you will get to know yani everything is available very clearly. Even the channels are clearly mentioned. Either you are a embassy recommended follower or a university recommended follower, on which channel you are going to get the scholarship. Same Also, one more important thing, you have to pay the application fee if you are applying through university as university recommended channel, because you are firstly used to be you have to do the application portal, then you have to pay application fee as a regular student, and then further what will then your task is done. Also, you will submit the next application form, which is already included in their uh, application. You will fill out that one also and tell them like you are also applying for the MEXT scholarship. Your task is done here. You do not need to do anything else. You just need to wait here and wait for their evaluation and their emails. So if successfully your documents are very good, then university will email you, yani you are assessed by our university's assessment and screening test, and you are passed. Now we are giving you a conditional admission. Then they will also send you offer letter of admission, but still you do not get the scholarship. And also, as you already filled out the max scholarship form, they will send your next documents to the Ministry of Culture and Sports in Japan. The university by himself, and itself will send your documents to the MEXT. Then MEXT will separately evaluate you and email you like you are now selected as a MEXT scholar. Then they will send your visa form to the embassy of Japan in your concerned country, in from where you get your passport. Uh, then embassy will also email you like you are a max scholar now. Please come to our embassy, visit it personally with your documents, and we will stamp a visa on your passport. Then at the meantime, university will also contact to you to book a flight and let us know the yani the dates. But you do not pay the freight charges, because it will be paid by the university or MEXT. Yani you do not need to pay anything regarding except the admission fee. So this in this channel you can go to Japan. So next we will cover the embassy recommended channel. In this, its application is open at April to July for a duration of 1 month, not more than 1 month. Either it will open in April to May, or May to June, or June to July. And these application dates uh, will be check on the this given link. You can copy this link here and open it in a new tab. Then there is the information like for 2023, the application is already closed. And if there is the duration of May, June, July, April, May, June, July, there will be written application is now open. So what do you need to apply for this? You have to download these forms from the download links. One is the application guideline. All the information regarding the MEXT is given in this guidelines. You will open it, and these are all the criteria, all the blah blah blah. You don't need to any worry about it. It's just information, but carefully read it so that you can well aware of this scholarship. Secondly, you have to click on the you have to fill out the application form. This is the next application form. You can even edit it on the PDF, then download it and attach it in your email or document section. Fill out this whole application form. Then the research plan. Research plan is just like a research proposal, but in a uh, very fined way, very productive way. You don't need to paste your all of the research proposal which you are already done with 8 to 9 pages. No, you just need to enter what was the your past and present field of interest. What is the research you are going to conclude in the in Japan, and what is your plan and methodology and expected results of this study when you go to Japan and join the lab. So all of these documents you have to fill out on the computer, or even you can fill them by hand, but with a very neat handwriting. Fill out those documents and all attach all of your degrees and transcripts attested from the notary public. Notary public is just like a court in in your sorry the court which is in your nearest area. There is a notary public authorized person who will stamp you within very cheap prices. Per document he will charge you almost $0.1, I think, or $0.05. So embassy evaluate documents and call you for the entry test. So after those documents will be sent in hard form but due to COVID, they were accepting the documents as digital format. But now, as there is no COVID, you have to send the documents in the hard forms and in a courier form. Then the if your documents are passed, the first going to pass the first screening, they will either call you or write to you on through email. You have to go there for uh, sit in the test and also uh, get with the interview. Then after your selection, they will email you, your first screening is passed. Now you have to choose your desired university. Sorry. From very start, you do not need to contact any advisor to submit the form to embassy. So first you submit them. If you are confident your documents are very strong and very nice, so after that you should start the contacting and consent section. Okay, then next, when you get the 2 to 3 advisors consent, tell your Japan embassy in your country, like, these are my desired advisor and country, please get my admission to there. After that, they will email you, please apply on the university website. As I shown you, there are two separate sections for MEXT Embassy and MEXT University Recommended Channel. So, if you are Embassy Recommended Channel, you will apply through this link. If you are a University Recommended, then it's a separate link. So you have to apply as a embassy recommended candidate, and they will assign you a application number, and 100% surely they will give you a admission, because you are already secured your scholarship. So at the meantime, embassy will ask you the expected departure date, and they will book your ticket for that date, and then you can easily fly to Japan. This is the easiest way how you can follow the embassy track. So this is an important section of the dates. From 1st of the September to 1st of the January, university recommended channel is open, as it's 6th of the September. So it is already, many of the university has already started their channel, university recommended channel. So I will recommend you to open university by university, Tokyo Tech, Japanese University, Tokyo Tech, and the University of Tokyo, and evaluate and prepare an Excel sheet in which all of the university have their application date. And before that deadline, please get the consent from the advisor. Then in the embassy recommended channel, as I mentioned, from May to July, April, May, June, July, there is the expected duration of the embassy recommended channel. They will now announce on this link. Then your courier you have prepared, if you are near to Islamabad, you have to send it to this address, and the other side of the envelope you can add your details. And if you are near to the Karachi and Sindh, you can send your courier to this Karachi address. So nextly, all of the fields are covered in this scholarship. You don't worry about the is there is a applied sciences section, is there chemistry, is a physics or engineering or doctorate, everything is covered. Next is for every field for post graduation. So what documents you are required? The English proficiency certificate. If you do not have the IELTS or GRE, don't worry about it. You can just get the English proficiency certificate from your previous university from where you get your bachelor degree. They will give you a letter in which it's written, yes, this candidate belongs to us, and his previous education, projects, presentations, all of them, the study was in English language, and his English proficiency skills are very excellent. You need a passport, you need a mark sheet form, application form, and research plan. These three documents you can download it from the MEXT Embassy recommended channel, and also when you are applying from university channel, these documents will available on the university portal. So then the tested copies of the transcript, or you can notarize them, and further uh, attestation from higher educations for an office and embassy, no need of that. At this stage, only the attestation from foreign office and embassy will be need when you get the when you applying for the visa. Just before the visa, you will need this stuff. So don't waste your time and money before the final acceptance and final visa documents. So the degree and transcripts are notary public are more than enough. Then a letter of recommendation from the dean of your own department from where you get your bachelor degree is very mandatory to apply for the MEXT. This letter should not be written by any other person, any other seat. I mean, the head of the department is not acceptable, the chairman is not acceptable, principal is not acceptable, your advisor is not acceptable. Uh, but the most acceptable letter should be from the dean of your department or the vice chancellor of the department, or if you are in a sub campus, only in that case you have to make this form from on behalf of Mr. Head or principal of that campus. And abstract of your thesis, if you are if you have done your final year thesis of bachelor and or a journal or a simple term paper, so you have to attach the abstract and the recommendation letter from the present employer. If you are working in a firm, so you can attach a letter it will be written from your employer that this person is recommended by our company, is a very good person and we need his research skills, so please grant him admission so that he can utilize his research skills after coming back. So these documents are additional, which are not mandatory for the scholarship, but I highly recommend these. If you are working or worked in past in any NGO, please attach a certificate. It is very prominent because our volunteer work is very highly demanded in the international culture. Extracurricular activities, co-curricular certifications. If you have any journal or journal, you should attach its abstract. If you have any appreciations, please attach it also, and any other distinctions. And this scholarship will cover your ticket, your tuition, your registration, accommodation, and also your the stipend of 1,43,000 Japanese yen for the masters, and 1,44,000 Japanese yen for PhD, and also 3,000 yen extra as insurance. So the famous university, all of the universities are covered under MEXT, and all of the Japanese university have very highly ranked. It doesn't matter from which university you are going to conduct your postgraduate or research work. It highly depends on your research area and your uh, core methodology. If you are good in research, no matter from which ranking university you are graduated. So I have some suggestions. You have to use the mail tracker. It is just like the WhatsApp. Yani when the professor will open your email, when he received but didn't open, or he deleted your email, he didn't open. Just like a WhatsApp, it will give you a double mark, the green marks. But yani, try to not show him the logo, which will automatically added in the end of the email. It's only applicable for the Gmail. And also use the Grammarly to escape your grammatical mistakes. And lastly, the Google Translator, which will help you out during the other language websites. So if you have any other questions or any other comment, please let me know in my comment. I have tried my best to explain both of them in a single video. I know it is very long video, but it was very important to cover both of them, because if you cover one channel and the other is still confusing at the same time. So this was a problem I faced when I applied for this. So hope you all the best. Thank you very much.